Thank you all for joining us. We can get started with a question from Rock Kabako. Rock, go ahead.
Brandon, can you just take us through what happened after we spoke with you? It appeared there would be a game, and then obviously not.
Yeah, so when I spoke with you last, there was batting practice, and during batting practice, I think the clubhouse meeting that we had earlier during batting practice sparked more conversation between players out on the field. Sounds like our guys talked a lot more after that and wanted to meet together again as a team when we came in from batting practice. And then as we came in from batting practice, we had another clubhouse meeting. There was, our guys expressed more of their thoughts on the situation. And I think that there was a lot of people hurting in the room. And our team decided that they would like to not play tonight. I came in the room, we discussed it a little bit more and told them that I was going to support any decision that they made, and they knew that. And that's what they decided.
Rich Dubroff, go ahead.
Clearly, this has been a very emotional couple of days for you and for the team. How difficult an experience is this for you?
I want, not feeling sorry for myself in any way. I think that I'm the leader of this team. It's my job to support our players to the utmost, to communicate with our players as well as I possibly can. And I feel that we've done that. I'm really proud of our players. I'm proud of how they've just how they've acted through this whole difficult year. And I wouldn't say it's been I don't know. There's a lot more people in the world that are having a lot more difficult time than I am. So I'm not the one to feel sorry for myself through this.
Next up, John Mioli. John, go ahead.
Brandon, it sounds like the players are meeting on their own as you were, and then you came in at the end. Is that what happened?
Well, I didn't even make it out to batting practice because of my media obligations with you guys. And then I had a couple more phone calls that I had to take care of with the transaction stuff that was going on and things that was happening before the game. So I was told by a couple of our players that they would like to meet again. And when they came off the field, and I said I was supportive of it, and I let them talk. I let them have their own meeting without the coaches, etc., in the room, and then they came and got me, and we discussed it some more, and they were, you could see in their faces that there was a ton of emotion in the room, and they decided that they wanted to postpone tonight.
Just a reminder, if you have a question for Brandon, please enter your name in the chat. Dan Connolly.
Brandon, after that decision, obviously, I guess you have to go to Cash and talk to him about it. Can you kind of talk us through that? And I know how respectful you are for other teams, and we're getting real close to the first pitch. So how was that?
So when after batting practice, when I was told, I called over to Kevin, told him that we were having further discussions in our clubhouse, was going to let him know as soon as possible. As soon as we made the decision, the first person I called was Kevin. He was extremely supportive, extremely patient, and handled it extremely first class, like he always is. So he totally understood, and then I called front office. I called Jimmy and went from there.
Jerry Coleman, go ahead.
Brandon, did this catch you off guard at all? And how much did the players and maybe you perhaps pay attention to what was going on with the rest of baseball and some of the decisions being made there, whether to play or not?
I was definitely following throughout the day what was happening throughout baseball. Still am. Just watched the Mets. Powerful. That was a powerful situation there in Citi Field, and I was just watching that right before I got on the call here with you guys. Yeah, I was just following along. I just wanted to see how other teams were reacting. I didn't know what to think. I felt like with our team meeting initially, we had some guys speak, but I think what happened was it just sparked further conversation with our guys on the field. And I think there's some guys maybe that had some emotions in a big clubhouse setting, started to express those more in some private conversations out on the field. And according to our players, as well as some coaches, because I was talking with you guys at the time, it was consensus that they needed to meet again.
Joe Trezza?
Brandon, have you had any time to think about tomorrow yet? And if so, yeah, is John going to make that statement?
No, I haven't thought about tomorrow for 1 second.
Dan Connolly?
Brandon, this may be a question for a couple days from now, but all of this that you've gone through, all of what the country is going through, and you're kind of at the epicenter here with your team. How much has this challenged you as a leader? And you know, I know it's something you take a lot of pride in, but obviously it's something that you were not planning for, this entire leadership situation now.
Well, I think that you lead the best way you can. And I feel like I've been sorry.
We can revisit that in a day or two if you
Yeah,
prefer.
let's do that later. Let's do it tomorrow or the next day.
Richie Roth?
That's okay. I'll pass.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, Brandon.
All right, sorry.
Thanks, Skip.
Thanks.